All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, Hubbard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress. Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind? Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Check. Lucky. Through. 25.
They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Liberty base. Time to go. Night. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. Look at me. Go. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Austin Ekeler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job. Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Watch the ship. Alert flare.
On second down, Ekeler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They're running it. Slant.
And to give this time to the tailback. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now a give, right side. It's Hubbard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a third down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I hear. That's what I do. 49 to Mike. Watch 49. It's been a long day for you. Go. Go on. 49 to Mike. Switch up. Kill.
They'll look to throw.
Check.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's King. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
General West. Hey, Delta. Check hot route. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check back. Big edge. Check 52. Snap.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert flushed out right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready? 18 Gator. Check 53. Y'all not ready. Alert 3. 80 weapons. Smooth. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Herbert, he's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second and 6. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 35-yard line.
Come on now.
2nd and 4. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, high 7.
To throw on second down. Herbert, he's got Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, L.A.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Let's go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Go.
Shoot. Watch that. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
I'm here all day.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead,
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, lock it. 5.
On first down, Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. And it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Let's go, D. Mike's 49. Mike's is it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Badgley able to knock this one through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Protein spill. Hey, Charlie.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh. Bravo.
At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
53.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And caught by Henry. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, wahoo!
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes...
And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 34. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
56. Mike's 56. Hey, watch the screen.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A gain of 3, second down.
60 out long.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't.
Hey. 25. 5. Hurry. You get it.
To throw on second down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
53. Mike.
Hey, watch the ball.
Check it back or check it.
Rock it.
Switch.
Let go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, check. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Check 43.
On 4th down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
56. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run. 56. 56. Right there. 56. Watch the run. 22. Jet cover. 22.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check your hot read.
49. Check 49.
Check. Lucky.
They'll try the left side. Hubbard. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike 56. Now watch one. 66. Kill. Turn up. There you go.
They'll set up to throw. Aguilar has it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
SOS.
Hey, Sam off.
Watch the ship. Alert flare.
Now. Go.
53 to Mike. 53. Check. 53.
Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert, he'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. On 1st and 10, Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Record. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Oh, here we go. Oh, slam. Showing it. Slam.
Ready?
On 1st down, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find a man, Keenan Allen. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Hey, Charlie.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
33 yards that time.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and now it's second down.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Yo, go, go.
Double. 53's the Mike.
Hey, exit.
It's a party now.
Now.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a big one there for the Chargers. And even 50 yards. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts.
Check. Crunch.
You draw corker.
Check nine.
Get it.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incomplete. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Raiders, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.